Let's get right into it. Welcome back, Freedom Family. So we're now again on our Get Three, Get Free project, our movement. And this is this guy actually wears two hats for our team. He's a huge asset to our team, and really a huge heart in giving of his time on both sides. Now he's also earning now $1,000. So founder $1,000 in residual income, but he leads our trading and Q&A every single Saturday. So this is one of the guys that we wouldn't be where we are with if it weren't for him. And I love the brother. So first and foremost, good morning. Congratulations. Happy holidays, Mr. TITO Avila. How you doing, my brother?
Thank you very much, D. Good to see you, sir. Doing wonderful out here. The mountains of North Carolina, nice and white, getting toasty.
Yeah, I love it. So that time, 'tis the season for promotion, elevation, abundance, overflow. And so I'm excited, man. You're now $1,000 residual in our project, which is just a stepping stone to where we're going. We're just getting started. I know you, yeah, and I know you've been trading for a while. So tell everybody, of course, we'll get into the trading stuff here in a second. Just tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what brought you to this epic adventure with us here.
Okay, so yeah, I'm from Miami. I'm kind of from all over the place as well because I have family everywhere, and just that's how I grew up. So I've been very blessed in that regard. And yeah, I'm a husband and a father. I got two little ones, and my wife and I, we do kind of a little bit of everything. We're entrepreneurs. We're also musicians. I studied sound engineering and music business in school, and I was also a lab instructor at the university I graduated from, which is Full Sail University. So yeah, do a little bit of everything, do a lot of work out here in the community, just around the area of Asheville, North Carolina. We're in Western North Carolina. We have a beautiful community of people that we operate primarily within the work of the Native American Church and that kind of thing. And yeah, it's a great time out here.
Yes, sir. So I'm honored to actually have you as a business partner. Just understanding all the things you just said, you as a person, I love the fact that you're always so giving and really all that you do. And so it's never a time that you can't pour into others and not be able to get, a multiplied effect. So that's what's happening here, right? We're being blessed in a number of ways. You're doing some things on the digital side of the world, which is the future of tomorrow, right? And we're not even going to get into all of that right now, but I do want the world to know what you have saw in Epic, right? To partner with us, because you've been trading for a while, right? And I know you guys have some experience in building businesses, like you said. So what is it you saw with this project, and where do you see it going as we continue to advance the momentum?
So, for me, trading was always more of like a hobby thing, always more of just staying ahead of the curve thing, investment wise and all of that, understanding and having the advantage of being familiar enough with the digital realm and with technology to know that inevitably blockchain is not only the future, it's the now. It's already happening, and innovation within the realm of cryptocurrency is also the future because it can be embraced by large institutions and sovereign alike. But I was also very conscious and aware that taking my own trading ability to the next level was going to be dependent upon a lot of time and the right guidance. And to make a long story short, after the 2018 drop in the crypto market based on a lot of legal issues, I gave it a little bit of a break, even though I was already stepping into the role of, helping to, consult for people that were interested in getting into the game. And this year, with the way everything's gone, it just so happened that I ended up meeting through Eric, you, and through this whole crew, getting familiar with Coach Max and her team. And when it comes to um, learning or apprenticeship of any kind, where you're kind of deepening your knowledge in whatever realm, for me, it's not only important that the teacher be extremely knowledgeable and have the knowledge that you're seeking, but that there be a resonance. It's so important that there be resonance, because the inspiration to keep going and to passionately pursue that knowledge is fully dependent upon everything else except for the knowledge, right? So in this case, Coach Max's story, the way that she really picked herself up as a single mother on welfare, and then her team, it very much to me feels like family, right? So a lot of the same type of vibe of people that I already surround myself with. It's like, oh wow, these are our people. And so it was just a no-brainer, because to boot, they were extremely knowledgeable right off the bat, I could tell, and had some serious, just sauce to drop all the time, every day. And that really helped to kind of get me across the threshold to, uh, you know, step now into a more empowered role myself for others, and especially now to take on the project that I'm now going, head first into, which is developing this automated trading bot. And that's actually like part of why I got a slow start today. I was up till like 3, 4 a.m. just coding all night because of the new update we're doing for this week, which I'm really excited about. But in a nutshell, that's basically what it is. I follow the signs, I pay attention to what's going on, and whenever the right one aligns, and with somebody like my brother Eric, who I've known for a very long time and been working with, introduces me to you, and I resonate with you, and then with the whole network, it's just like, okay, I'm just listening to God. That's all it is. I'm just following the signs that were already laid out before me.
Yeah, I love it, man. You said it. The vibe of your tribe, and that's kind of like what we're drawn to. I think it's also a collaboration of weaknesses, right? Filling the gap, because I know I'm not. I'm definitely got places I need to improve in, and I look at you, right, and say, man, he helps me in this area when I watch you do the Q&A and the trading. Same thing with Dan, right? Dan fills in so many gaps in my personality that I don't have, because he is so detail oriented. And I love the fact that when you can collaborate, right? I've always read in John C. Maxwell books and a lot of other places too, when you combine two great minds, creates a third greater mind. And it's the same thing with our energies, right? When our energies come together, it just creates a higher vibration of that same good energy. So man, I feel it too. I'm excited to have you on board. I know it's been an amazing weekend with the little ones, right? How old are your two girls?
I got a boy. He's a big
Oh, I'm
brother,
sorry,
and,
boy and
and, I, got,
girl.
and I got a girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're amazing, man. They're amazing. They're
How,
hilarious,
how
honestly.
old are they now?
So my son is 4, and
4.
my daughter is gonna be 2 in February.
So Christmas and these times of the year are amazing, right? So I know I don't want to take up all that time. I appreciate the time you already give us, and your
Absolutely, my pleasure.
sacrifice, even being up till who knows how many hours. And folks don't understand when this bot is ready.
Yeah.
They just don't understand the power of passive income and how that can change people's lives. And so I'm so honored to have you part of our mission, because again, you are sacrificing so much for so many other people
My
that
pleasure.
aren't even here yet, or people that aren't even here yet. So tell us a little bit about the journey here with Epic, and we'll let you wrap it up. What has the experience been like, from using the service, carrying people who don't know anything, plugging them into the service, right? How's that experience been? And then, of course, anything else you want to share about the project that those might be out there listening.
I think that for people that are looking to create another skill set for themselves, it's truly a no-brainer. Um, Across the board, you know, when it comes to price point, when it comes to content, quantity and quality of content, and then of course the quality of the team itself that we're working with here. It's just uh, like I don't even have words for the level of both, um, clearly the level of passion and quality that they've put into the project itself as a company. And you know, in addition to that, I just I guess it's just, it's one of those things where um if you're looking to do something that is going to increase the level of independence for yourself and decrease the level of exposure to you know, the circumstances of our society and of our economy, um, there's just nothing else that's going to give you this kind of bang for your buck. For myself, coming out of school with over $80,000 in debt, that's something I'm still paying off, right? Uh, if you were to have told me at any point in time since then, for, you know, let's say for 1 year of service, which is $1,200, you can have a skill set that's going to pay you and pay you well for the rest of your life. It's like there's just no contest here, and you have the power in your hands right off the bat, right? So that's my passion, and that is what makes this to me an absolute no-brainer in terms of adding another skill and another a hedge, another place to diversify your own investment and time. Um, in addition to that, the spirit of the company to me is really it. You know, that's really like the cherry on the cake, because all across the board, you know, from the top down into the field, and those of us that are out here, you know, really making it happen for ourselves and for each other, there is a sense of purpose beyond self. And that to me is really the secret. And for me, that's what's driven me to the point now of crossing this, you know, this first threshold of Founder 1000, is really thinking outside of the box and creating a space where community can come in and empower themselves and each other in ways that maybe they didn't necessarily think of before. So it's like I mentioned before, that resonance is just present throughout, and that's really important, you know. And that's not to take anything away from people that are just out to empower themselves and working in that way. You know, whatever works for them and whatever drives them. But you know, uh, one of the things that I always use is, let's say, or I have in the back of my mind, is the two things that you cannot teach are intuition and inspiration, right? And you kind of just have them. Now you can create the circumstances for inspiration, and when you're surrounded by people that are inspiring, it's a lot easier to trigger it. And that's the key for me here. You know, is that I know I receive the fuel of the team, and you know, and seeing you work and your passion for what you're doing, and the way that everybody just kind of comes together to, you know, fill in a different part of this beautiful machine that we've built. It's that for me is big, and seeing where it's going intuitively in the future, which is for me what I feel is one of the gifts that I have, is it's a not a small thing. It's not a small thing that we're doing here, you know, and we're just, it's like we're so close to the beginning still. It's hilarious. It's like we're still in the preface of this, you know. So anyways, that's just to kind of summarize my experience and what has driven me you know, within this experience thus far.
Well, listen, I'm thankful again, Mr. Avila, and I appreciate Eric as well for making the connection, because we are all, like you said, the same vibe of the same tribe. I'm honored to be a part of your tribe now, and looking
Absolutely.
forward to what the future brings us. 2021 is going to be absolutely amazing. So any last words you want to share before we close out? I'll see you on the Saturday Q&A and at Founder 2000 in your next video. What
That's
else would you
right.
like to share?
That's right. Very soon, very soon. Yeah, yeah, and definitely shout out to Eric for sure. Uh, that's a good example of how as family we help each other out. I had initially years ago introduced him to one opportunity. At some point, I decided to go a different way. He stuck with it, and because he stuck with it, he made the contacts necessary to now introduce me to this crew, and that's how I met you. So it's like, we help each other out like that. So yeah, definitely appreciate it, and appreciate all the work you're doing, Dion, and yeah, looking forward to what's next.
Absolutely, sir. Have a phenomenal weekend, the rest of it, and we'll see you in the next video, my brother. Thanks
Likewise,
again.
sir. Yes, bless. Have a good one.
Founder 2000 on the way.
Yep.